Hello my dear friends, I'm Sanne and I'm back with another beauty video, and today we're gonna get into the holiday spirit together. As you may notice, I have changed up my background. It is a Nightmare Before Christmas tree. I don't know if you can see, but I'm very proud of my tree. I made it myself. Got some candles, and that's about it for my Christmas decoration, but at least my background will look cute while I film. Also, when I film my gaming channel videos, this will be very cute in the background. So I thought it would be fun today to get into my makeup wish list. Things that I ask for Christmas, for example. Just things that I want to have still in general. And I just kind of wanted to discuss like what's on my wish list and why do I want it, but also why haven't I bought it yet? We're just gonna discuss all of it, and of course I'd love to hear all about your makeup wish list as well, so please do leave your wishes for the holidays down below. I'm just gonna start with the basic things that I asked for Christmas this year. We're doing a sort of Secret Santa thing this year for Christmas with my family, and there's a set budget that people can spend, so I couldn't really ask for lots of expensive things, so that's why I asked for more low budget makeup items for that part of my wish list, kind of. You know, I just need a few backups, like my Essence/Princess mascara. It is a bit dried out. I do need a new one. I did get a new mascara recently in a giveaway, but I absolutely despise it. That brush just does not work for me at all. So I just really want my Lash Princess mascara again, so I put that on my little list. That's just a little backup thingy, kinda. And the second thing that I have on my wish list are the Essence Lash Like a Boss lashes in the style OMG. I currently have the Limitless lashes and they're absolutely stunning and just really easy to apply. They have a very thin band, like a very flexible band. They're lovely, absolutely lovely. So I want a different style from that collection that's still very full. The other two styles are very more like subtle everyday lashes. So I don't want to try those, I want to try the big ones. So the next thing on my wish list that I also asked for the Secret Santa thing, because they're very affordable items, are some e.l.f. products. I really want to try out some of those bite-sized eyeshadow palettes especially. Those are so cute. So I currently have 3 of those bite-sized palettes on my wish list. One is Hot Jalapeno. I really don't know how to pronounce that in English properly. Jalapeno? Jalapeno. Anyways, the little green one. I love green. You all know I love green. I haven't been wearing green that often recently, but greens are my absolute favorite colors to wear on my eyes next to oranges. So I really want to try the green one. And the other one, it's a bit more like neutral, because I felt like it would also be good to ask for a more neutral version, because it's such a handy small palette that you can bring with you for everyday looks, that I thought Rosewater would be really cute. It's just this really cute tone of pink that I enjoy a lot. And then another bite-sized palette that's from that Mint collection, the Mint to Be one. I just love mint shades. The next from e.l.f., one thing that always intrigues me, but I'm not really looking into it because then I might want to buy them, are those bite-sized blush and highlighter thingies. Those duos, they're so cute. I don't really want to spend time to look at which shades I like best, because then I'll probably get really tempted to buy it because they're so affordable. And I have quite a few blushes that I need to get through. But those bite-sized blushes, absolutely freaking adorable, and I've heard many great things about them from my friends, so I feel like I should try them at least once in my lifetime, but maybe I should get through a few blushes first, because I have quite a few blushes and they all look kind of similar, so I need to get through a few, at least. Just another thing from e.l.f. that I have on my wish list is another one of the lip lacquers. I have the one in the shade Moody right now, and it's one of my favorite lip glosses, so I really wanted to get one in the Wild Rose shade, I think it is. It's also an opaque pink without a shimmer. I really like glosses without shimmers recently, but I only have like 1 or 2, so wouldn't mind some more of that. And that pinky shade is just very lovely, so I have that one on my wish list as well. And then one more small item that I still really want to try. I haven't been thinking about these for a little while. I kind of pushed them out of my mind. I pushed them out of my brain because some of these things on my list I have to get shipped to me from the US, and then you have to pay shipping fees, of course, high shipping fees and import fees. Is that the name? I completely forgot what it's called. Is it import fees? No, right? But anyway, there's a few things that I need to get from the US, so there's loads of extra costs to it, and I just don't enjoy that idea. It's kind of why I put these out of my brain. But I was looking through my Instagram today, and then I realized that I still really like them. And that's the Moira Cosmetics blushes. Those lovely gradient imprint blushes. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And they are pretty freaking affordable if you live in the US and you don't have to pay that much for shipping, and you don't have to pay any customs. Customs is the word. You don't have to pay any customs, you don't have to pay any high shipping fees. Then of course, it's like an $8 blush, I'm pretty sure, so that's pretty freaking affordable. And they're so stunning. I really want the yellow to orange one. After it has arrived to me in the Netherlands, I'm paying like 20 euros just for the blush. I'm just really not in the mood for that, so that's why I haven't bought it yet. But it's in the back of my mind at all times. And again, blushes. I shouldn't be buying blush, like I said. And it's funny because the next thing on my list is, again, a blush. I'm also probably likely never getting these because, again, shipping, customs from the US, you know. But it's the Colourpop Valentine's Day blush. The red one. I don't know what it's called, but the red heart-shaped container with the red blush. Amazing. It's so cute, and that red shade is just stunning. I don't really have a proper red blush in my collection. It would be a great addition, but you know, again, all the shipping, all the things. So it's also not something, like, it is something that's on my wish list, but it's not really something that I want to ask of someone else because they have to pay shipping and customs and everything on top. So it's not really a present that I ask from other people or tell to other people when they ask me what do you want as a present. So it's in my mind on my wish list to maybe own one day. Okay, so I've kind of gotten through the smaller things. So we just have a few more things left, which are eyeshadows. You know, if I ask for things, usually it's blush and eyeshadow. So let's start on the palettes, and again, it's Colourpop, so shipping, customs, everything. Anyway, I have 2 palettes from Colourpop on my wish list, which is quite unusual because Colourpop has not been releasing good things lately. Not at all. They're pumping palettes out as if they're a fast fashion brand, and none of them are actually good. They're all just pale, neutral palettes. Like, you've seen it over and over. This is a rant for another time. We shouldn't get into this. But there's 2 palettes on my wish list right now. The first one being the Nightmare Before Christmas palette. And that is because, as you can tell from my tree and my little decorations over here, I am a very big Nightmare Before Christmas fan. It's absolutely one of my favorite movies ever, next to Lord of the Rings, which you can see the figurines of here. The palette, the packaging, absolutely amazing, very cute. I kind of want to have it just for the packaging, just like I did with my Revolution palette. And when comparing this to the Revolution palette, I feel like the Revolution palette, it didn't have like a cohesive color story at all. The quality isn't really there in all shades. But at least like the names and the shades make sense together. Oogie Boogie's lair is a bright green from Oogie Boogie, you know. Zero is an orange from his nose. Behemoth is a light blue, just like Behemoth is. Most shades kind of make sense. And the thing I find with the Colourpop palette, the shade range is absolutely adorable. It's one of the cuter palettes that Colourpop has come out with in the past year, maybe even 2 years. However, this color story does not remind me of the movie at all. There just is no single sign of pink in the movie. But the color story, like, it doesn't scream The Nightmare Before Christmas to me, and it's a bit too bad. So that's why I didn't get this immediately. I wasn't on this like with the Revolution palette, also because the Revolution palette I could get without having to pay customs and all that, so that was a lot easier. But I absolutely love the packaging. The color story just doesn't scream the movie to me, but the color story in and of itself is very, very pretty and I really want to get my hands on it. I tried to dupe it a few weeks ago, which I couldn't really do properly with my makeup collection, so that would show that it is a pretty good addition to my makeup collection. It's just a really cute color story and I would like to have it. It just doesn't scream The Night Before Christmas to me. That's why I didn't get it right away and I kind of held back on it. The Night Before Christmas Colourpop palette, high on my list, but not like I need to get it immediately. You know what I mean? A second and last Colourpop item, that is the Colourpop Mandalorian palette. I own the Colourpop Baby Yoda palette, the child palette. My boyfriend got it for me for Christmas last year, so I have been bugging my boyfriend about him getting me the Mandalorian palette this year. It's just a really pretty palette. It is more neutral, but I have been into neutrals a lot more recently. And that just has such stunning cool toned neutrals, which I don't have a lot of. And then the yellow. Yellow, you all know I freaking love yellow. Yellow is my favorite color. And that duochrome in the center. And then of course the packaging, and it's Mando. He has to be together with the child. You know, it's the pair. I just really want to get that palette as a complementary item to the Baby Yoda palette. I love the Baby Yoda palette a lot. It's one of my favorites. It would only be right to add the Mando palette as well, so that's why it's so high on my wish list. And then we only have 2 things left on the list, which are from indie brands. And the first thing on the list are some Nabla single eyeshadows. During their Black Friday sale, I was very tempted to look at their website. And I found a single shadow called Alchemy, which is so pretty, and I kind of really wanted just that shade, so I was very in doubt if I should get it. And then I asked my friends in the Discord, like, I know y'all love Nabla, like, what are some good shades from the single shadows? What are some good eyeshadows from them? And they gave me some recommendations, and then I ended up building myself the cutest little 6-pan palette. It's just stunning. And I want it so bad. And 4 of the shades have been approved and recommended by my dear friends in the Discord, so I know they're good. I trust their opinions highly. I'm just so in love with this color story that I created. And I really want to try more indie brands, so I do want to try more singles. I just want to be able to build more custom palettes as well. So I just wanted to add a bit more to my singles collection. So I came up with that. And I was doubting if I should order it, but it was still quite expensive in my brain. It's from Italy, so I don't have to pay customs. But with the shipping, it was still 40 euros, which I think for indie brand makeup, single shadows, it's a pretty good price. Usually they're more expensive because it was like 50% off. It was a good price, but I'd already bought something for Black Friday, so I didn't want to spend another 40 euros on makeup. So I didn't get it, but this 6-pan will live in my pictures for the next year at least. And every time I will look at it and I will be sad that I don't have it in my hands. And then as soon as there's a next sale that is almost as good or even better, I'ma jump onto that and I'ma get that palette. Those 2 things are kind of like my biggest wishes on my wish list. The Colourpop Mandalorian palette and this Nabla 6-pan. And then there's one final item on my wish list, and that is the money that I spent during Black Friday because I already ordered these. Ever since I got the Chaos Dirt starter bundle, like the first shadows they came up with, I've been in love. I got them in a giveaway and I'm wearing a few of them today. They're my absolute favorite eyeshadows. I incorporate them in almost every single look that I do because they're like the shimmeriest, shiniest things that I have in my collection. So ever since I got them, I have been dying to buy some more. So when I read that Georgie had like this magical window where she would introduce some new Christmas shades but still would sell the Halloween collection for a week, I knew I had to jump on that, so I got an order in right the second the Christmas stuff launched, and I'm excited. I bought 12 shades. I almost know them by heart because I've just looked at them so many times. I was a very conscious buyer with this. Like 5 days before the sale went live, I got pictures off of Georgie's Instagram and things she sent to me. I made like a collage of all the shades that I was planning to buy. Like, do they look good together? Are there any ones that are too similar? And then I made like a big collage where I would compare those 12 shades that I picked out with the 12 shades that I already have, just to see if they complement each other and if there are any like very similar shades in there. So I was thinking about this thoroughly, and I had put money aside to buy these shadows for like a month, because I already knew for a long time that I wanted to get extra shades. So it was a very, very conscious, expensive, but conscious decision. Not like expensive as in I paid more than what the shadows are worth, because these are handmade, amazing single shimmers. They're vegan, cruelty free, and like I said, handmade. Hand pressed, handmade, hand mixed, hand everything. Like, the price is definitely worth it. It's not expensive, but it's a big amount of money to be spending at once. It's more like that. I just lost a very big amount of money from my bank account in one day. It's more like that. So I'm not expecting these until like Christmas time. So it's kind of more like a Christmas present to myself. So that's why I included it in this wish list. And because it's still like high on my wish list and I don't have them yet physically. And as soon as I have those 12 shades, I'm gonna be doing a video just on Chaos Dirt and then showcase all 24 shades that I have, because they're my favorite eyeshadows. And then the shades that I ordered, then 3 of them are from the Christmas collection, which are Frosty the Flamingo, Christmas Wizard and Festooned. Then I have 5 from the Halloween collection, which are Spooky Specs, Treat, Phantom, Resting Witch Face and Scared. And then I got 4 from the Brandon collection, which are Dial Up, Crab House, Chesterfield and Dragonfly. Those are the 12 shades that I ordered. I'm very, very, very excited to get them. I can't wait. So they're still on my wish list until the moment I have them. But yeah, that is my makeup wish list. Like I said, please let me know what is on your makeup wish list. Like, I might just see a few things that I'm gonna add to my wish list. I just want to wish you all a happy holiday season. You will see me back next week with another video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. If you want to see even more from me, my blog, my socials and my gaming channel is all linked down below, so you can check that out as well. And that's gonna be it for today. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Toodles!